Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, of course, is Intern Close Encounters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Intern Kristie. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
So glad that you are all here on this sort of spooky night. That's sort of the feeling I always get when I think of UFOs, abductions, resumes, job sites, similar things, right?
That's right. And if you are in the mood for a spooky applicant, go to ziprecruiter.com.
Yes.
Or Indeed, I don't care.
One of the two.
The concept of hiring has sponsored this episode, not a specific site.
Yes, the concept of hiring. And
yes.
Remember to keep your eyes glued to late-stage capitalism. Who will survive? Gearing up for a very exciting season. Close Encounters of the Intern kind. Ooh,
But
I
also,
like that.
I encourage you all to join our game of trivia. Oh, hear that sound.
Do we get, is that, who is making that wonderful spooky noise?
Is that your question?
Yeah. I love that spooky noise. But also, who does E.T. look like? A worm. An earthworm. Earthworms that are on Earth.
Not Mars worms.
They're called night crawlers in some places.
I thought they were just like whatever planet, so it's like a Pluto
A
worm.
Pluto worm. Well, so you see, Pluto
Rigel
worms, it rains diamonds, you see, on Pluto. And so the worms all have little miners' helmets on. Oh my God, it's so cute. And they harvest the diamonds, but they can't be hit by the diamonds. They'll get smushed.
Yeah, you don't want to smush those worms, but yeah, go to crowd.live and enter the room code. That's crawling on the bottom of your screen or in the pinned link at the top of the chat to join our game of trivia. And to give you time to do that, we're going to bring you a very special word that comes to us all the way from Andromeda.
All of the minor worms are minor worms. Just like Tennessee. Yes.
Long, long away in a galaxy far, far ago, those 2 guys from Andromeda decided to rid the universe of boring software space games. They had a cosmic concept of vulcanized fission and perhaps a little too much free time.
It's the guys
Emanating
from
from their
Andromeda,
cerebral
creators of Space
cavities
Quest.
came forth the Space Quest series with Roger Wilco, intergalactic sanitary engineer.
Yes, that's right. Roger continues
Now
across the
3D
entire
adventure
series.
game continues
okay.
with Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestilon.
I like
Once you've done
Pestilon.
the
Great
first book
planet
of Roger
name.
Wilco,
Yes.
it's up to you to save the
two
universally
guys from
acclaimed software
Andromeda.
authors, those two guys from Andromeda, from a fate worse than death. Spare these space dudes from churning out dull, mindless arcade
It's
games
a great
for the
question.
disreputable software company Scumsoft.
Scumsoft.
Yeah, because Scum was the
To
engine.
save
of
our
the games
heroes
for
from
Wilco.
software slavery, you must travel to many strange and interesting planets, and perhaps sample some of the best cosmic cuisine
Oh,
in
a
the galaxy.
filth burger.
Eat hearty,
Yeah,
though.
filth
You're going to
burger.
need
Gotta
all
love
the
a filth
strength you can
burger as much as
muster
I
to
hate
hang
matter
on through this
consumption.
Yeah.
3D adventure.
I also
got it.
love that they keep calling it a 3D adventure when it is very clearly not. And yeah, it's also like
In the dingy
Sunsoft.
basement of
No, Scum was LucasArts' engine.
Really? So what do you think
It
of
feels
the
like
new
a dig at
chicken quack?
LucasArts.
It
You
does.
think it's gonna sell? Oh yeah, like hotcakes. Big bucks, huh? Big bucks, big bucks.
Big books. Wow. Wow.
But yeah, you can join our game of trivia by following the link at the top of our chat, and you can join players like things from Dulce Base, Botanicus Molasses, Roger Wilco, Space Janitor, Game Over Man, Tom DeLonge was right, Scumsoft, and X-Files, the host fad since Season 2, Episode 2. Which I can only assume makes X-Files, the host fad since Season 2, Episode 3 look like X-Files, the host fad since Season 2, Episode 1.
Probably.
But yeah, feel free to join our game of trivia. Even once we've started, do you think we should honor that? Who does it look like that we got
Oh.
between the streams after missed calls and before this one?
Oh,
Or
we
should we
had
let
a
them suffer
question.
in failing to see it?
Perhaps. I mean, I think that we could take a good look at E.T. and figure out what other aliens E.T. looks like. E.T. looks exactly like some aliens in Star Wars.
Well, E.T. looks like
oh.
those senators from Star Wars.
I guess that's Bill Murray.
Yeah, that's Bill Murray.
Who's Val Kilmer?
He's Batman.
Does he look like Bill Murray?
Well, this is E.T. So what does E.T. look like?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, okay, Things from the Void meant to redeem. Take a good look at E.T. Really?
Yeah. He looks like an earthworm. I stand by this. He looks like... I'm not sure.
Does he look like Earthworm Jim?
Could, but he looks like those aliens that are in this Galactic Senate in Star Wars. Oh, he totally looks like that guy.
This is Earthworm Jim.
Doug Jones.
He does look like Doug Jones. So here's the aliens.
Ah!
Do you know Doug Jones?
No.
He's a prolific... Do you mean the actor or the former senator? Things from the Void.
Are they not the same person?
Not at all.
You allow your beings to have the same monikers as
This
each
is
other?
the actor.
Oh.
He also played the fish guy in the Hellboy movies. And he's
I see it.
He's the bald alien from Discovery.
Yeah, I see the E.T. and I also see he looks like Benedict Cumbersnatch.
This is him in E.T.
Oh!
Yeah, he's gonna be on Patrick's improv show this weekend.
That's
And
so cool.
he also is the fish guy from The Shape of Water.
Ooh.
He's also Mac Tonight, the McDonald's mascot who was briefly repurposed into a horrible, by white supremacists, into their symbol before they lost control of him because he's just too cool, so other people reclaimed him.
You know, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, he was like a proto Pepe in that way.
Oh, poor Pepe.
Here, Matt Fury's been big into NFTs now.
Who's that?
The guy who made him.
Oh, yeah, I bet. It's like at least you're gonna get money for having your
this is
shit
Mac
stolen.
Tonight.
I see. That was their white supremacist symbol?
They tried. Didn't really work very well.
I mean, it's not a good
So
symbol.
the whole problem was it was too crypto, so it was like, crypto fascism, right? It was a little too crypto, so people were just like, oh, it's that old McDonald's thing, whatever, and didn't get what they were trying to do.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean by crypto.
Yeah, not the crypto. No,
I was
no.
thinking, my brain went to crypts,
Oh.
and I was like, the mummies are being what now?
So yeah,
like,
he was a pun on the song Mac the Knife that was used to highlight the fact that it was open late and say you could get food, you could Mac tonight.
I see.
Yeah.
But once again, he just doesn't make for a good, easily identifiable symbol that can, like, kind of take on any expression.
I mean,
that
the mashup
user
of Ray
wants to
Charles
have.
and the moon doesn't make a good mascot? What if the moon wore sunglasses inside and played piano? Mac tonight is your answer.
I think it would sound a little something like this.
But thank you for all of the people who have joined our game of trivia so far.
No notes.
You have no notes?
Right.
They're also not even open that late, that's true. But hello, Butts Tonight, Fluval in Space, CBC Medical Doctor have all joined our game of trivia since we last went through our participants. But now that everyone's in, why don't we get our game of trivia started? Here's question 1. When Dan O'Bannon was writing the movie Alien, what was the working title? Chestburster, Star Beast, The Creature from Outer Space, or Xenomorphs?
Xenomorphs.
Seen here is one of the titular aliens. From Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien 4, Alien vs. Predator, and all of the other Alien works. Have you seen, which of the Alien movies have you seen in Intern
I've
Cinephile?
seen Alien. Thank you so much. I'm Intern Kristie. Alien. Aliens.
Yeah. You didn't see Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection?
I saw that scene from Spaceballs where the being,
Oh, yeah.
where the little xenomorph pops out of the guy's chest and then does the frog bit.
The Michigan J chestburster scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does aliens look like?
Penis.
Yeah, one of those, or a pill capsule.
Yeah.
I often think of roly-polies.
They do have big roly-poly energy, and R.I.P. the aliens from the great movie ride at Hollywood Studios.
Ooh. Did it take off? Did it take flight? One of those.
It looks like Tom Hanks, according to Blogtoven.
I'm pretty sure
I
they're the
did
same
love when the
person.
xenomorph was on Deadeyes. It really felt like the culmination of so much of a journey. But now let's see what you picked. One of you thought it was Chestburster. 5 of you thought Star Beast. 4 of you thought the Creature from Outer Space. 1 of you thought Xenomorphs. The correct answer is Star Beast.
Oh.
Dan O'Bannon never liked the title, but he was struggling to come up with something better. However, while typing out scenes where the crew talked about aliens, he realized, wait, I should just call it Aliens.
I love it. I was hoping it would be Chestbursters.
Yeah.
I was really hoping it would be Chestbursters.
Well, you don't live in that timeline, so suffering is due to you.
I
And
am
to
suffering,
Blogtoven,
yes.
who was also hoping that would be the answer. But speaking of shattered hopes, let's go to our leaderboard, where Roger Wilco is in first place with CBC Medical Doctor in second, and things from Dulce Base
The Dolce
in third.
Base.
I'm also glad you can join us, Things from the Void. I know you're not always available here.
As a gangster?
Yeah, Missy, what job did you want on the Great Movie Ride? Because you can be a gangster, you can be a cow person. A cow,
Okay,
as in
a cow being.
As in a cat? No, as in like a Western cowboy, cowgirl.
Yeah, cow
them.
being.
Yeah, cow being. Oh, in the Space Quest thing, not in the animal hybrid cow being sense.
No. The one at the top. What's the one at the top? Real world suffering. Thank you for your suffering. I enjoy it so much.
I enjoy it too.
Person.
Cow person, and their name is Anakin.
Ah.
And welcome, Trillis Pug. There's still room to join our game of trivia. All about aliens. Oh, like, yeah, the regular guide who gets held up in the process of the ride every time.
Oh,
That would be
okay.
a fun job.
Is it? Are they a real human
Yes.
that is on the ride with
Yes.
you, and then they're
Yeah.
removed from the ride?
Yeah, there are multiple real humans.
Oh, okay.
That would also be a fun job at Star Trek The Experience, where you're the guide who gets beamed up with everyone.
Oh,
the Enterprise.
okay. You're like the Jungle Cruise guy.
Oh, in Star Trek The Experience, on the Borg encounter, your guide would be taken and assimilated by the Borg.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was very intense at the time. I think you may save them from being fully assimilated, but oh, we got stuff. Don't you worry. Thanks from the void. Let's go to question 2. For almost 20 years, Paul Rudd has played the same clip from which of these alien-centric movies every time he appeared on one of Conan O'Brien's talk shows. Every time when he threw to a clip from his movie, it was the same clip from one of these movies all about an alien.
Okay.
Is it E.T., Flight of the Navigator, Mac and Me, or Nuki?
Did he have to pay the rights to play it?
I don't know.
Because
I mean, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell you.
love the movie, love it.
Yeah, he also played it on
podcast.
Conan O'Brien Needs Friends, Conan O'Brien's podcast recently when he appeared. He had a nice off-ramp from this bit. Did he? No, he committed even harder to it.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Let's see what you picked. None of you all thought it was Mac and Me, and you're all right. It is Mac and Me, and of course the movie tells the story of Mac, a mysterious alien creature who escapes from NASA and befriends a small boy. It was panned as being an E.T. ripoff with overly blatant product placement from McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Because again, Mac is McDonald's. Now, we're not going to watch this whole video, this whole thing, but this is a super cut of his various appearances on Conan.
Like when, I brought a clip, and that's
This is from the
not true.
finale,
We don't
when he
really
appeared after the
have
Friends
clips
finale,
and
because he
bring
was
them along,
famously
but
on
this
Friends.
time I did. I brought a tape.
You brought a clip. This is a clip of the final episode.
We'll see who he
I thought
is
maybe,
first. I haven't seen this.
You could show it.
Well, I'm just going to show it because why not? But we might get in some trouble here, but as long as it doesn't give anything away,
I think there's a lot of interest.
Let's show this clip from the final episode of Friends.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
There's
my
Mac.
God!
There's Mac.
He looks like E.T.
Yeah. And the actor actually used a
didn't
wheelchair
see that
too.
coming.
The actor who played the kid.
No, there's a
Didn't
lot,
see
had
it
spina
going that
bifida.
way.
there's a lot of surprises in the last episode, and it's,
Wow.
it was pretty emotional.
Yeah, Fluval did.
As you could see, Matthew Perry was in a wheelchair for the last show, but Julia is running after Bradley's character, and Bradley's character is trying to get away, and I just kind of come in at the end to see if I can't maybe salvage the situation. It's kind of a self-explain.
Cool. Let's take a look at this. This is a clip from your play. It's great. Take a look.
I love that it's not just a clip from Mac and Me every time.
It's the same clip.
Yeah, it's the exact same clip.
He looks like a hairless cat. The ears.
He does.
It's amazing, actually. Santo Laquasto, the set designer,
Yeah.
is a genius. That almost looked like it was outdoors.
That's
It really did. I wouldn't have never thought it was on a single stage.
Let's take a look at this clip from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, Mac looks like a hairless cat with hair. Exactly, Fluval. It's the facial movements that really sell it too. Yeah.
Will I never learn with you? Set this up, this clip from the movie?
The organization, it's like a Big Brothers type organization. It's called.
He would-
I feel like, I'm glad you said it because I have to address it. I can't, obviously, and it kills me. And I feel dumb that I'm not going to be able to show it this time. But obviously, Marvel and this whole machine, they get pretty.
Upset if you don't. This is you learning from Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Let's take a look.
You've learned about the suit, but you've yet to learn about your greatest allies. The ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job.
Wait, is this... This is just the Ant-Man clip. Oh, there it goes.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
It's wild getting it in such higher quality all of a sudden, too.
Yeah.
And so that he kept doing it through everything, as mentioned, all the way until Conan's podcast, which the audio only of that has to be so strange. And
Just
yeah.
like, da-da. No.
That's what I think people will say when I go to our leaderboard. Where Roger Wilco, space janitor, is in first. Things from Dulce Base in second. A CBC medical doctor in third. Game Over Man in fourth. X-Files, the host Fadson, S2E2 in fifth. Scumsoft in sixth. Tom DeLonge was right in seventh. ET Blog Home in eighth. Butts Tonight in ninth. Botanicus Molasses in 10th. Fooloof in Space in 11th.
Congratulations.
And other people after that, but it's not working great on this transition. Yeah, he did on the last episode too. He crashed the last episode of Conan on TBS Very Funny.
Oh, wow.
To play it. And it was in fact TBS Very Funny.
Are characters welcome there?
Character, that's USA.
Oh, okay.
Different network. Very similar vibe. Different network. I thank you for those laughs from Foolaloof and Lena through in 6 and the theremin a little bit a while ago from Redactron 20 minutes ago. We have some theremin that they can trigger at home too. You can also trigger a very important horn.
No characters.
If you ever feel the need. But why don't we now go to question number 3. My Favorite Martian was a TV series in the 60s and a movie in 1999. What is the titular Martian's human alias? Uncle Alan or Uncle Martin? As in Uncle Alien or Uncle Martian?
Oh my god.
Which of these was the real pun that they made as this character's name on My Favorite Martian? And Christopher Lloyd played the Martian.
Oh, what?
In 1999's movie. This is a clip from the 60s original.
I was gonna say, how young was he? How long has he looked old?
Yeah, no, he definitely couldn't have played him in the original My Favorite Martian. Uncle Fred Olsen, says the Trillist Pug. And also, this was also Boothby in Star Trek. Or no, Christopher Lloyd was Boothby in Star Trek.
Oh.
Get it? Like UFO. Uncle Fred Olsen, like UFO. Uncle Fred Olsen, like UFO. Uncle Fred Olsen, like UFO. Uncle Fred Olsen,
like UFO.
Like UFO. Three of you thought it was. Oh, that's true. They are called.
UAPs.
Yeah, UAPs. They're unidentified aerial phenomena, because they're like, well, wait, we don't know if it's an object. It could be like a weather pattern.
That is also true. However,
3 of you thought it was Uncle Alien. 80 thought it was Uncle Martian, and the correct answer is Uncle Martin.
Is he from Mars?
Yeah, he's. He's an actual Martian, and this was, of course, he was played by Ray Walston in the original movie. And just to give you a taste of 1999's My Favorite Martian, here's the trailer for when it arrived on VHS and DVD. No, you're right, that's the real reason.
Is he an actual uncle?
No, it's just to explain why this adult man came from nowhere.
They don't want to conquer
Okay.
us. They don't want to study us.
They don't.
All
we don't.
they want
Oh, not another ticket.
is a place to crash. Now, an unsuspecting Earthling.
And that's Jeff Daniels as the dad.
Is that the guy from How I Met Your Mother?
No, it's the guy from Dumb and Dumber. He's the non-Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. He's from The Newsroom.
Okay.
Friendship is making a world of difference.
Everything okay in there?
No.
Zip of trouble.
Hit me, Mama!
I see light ahead!
He also looks like...
This is the end.
Where the heck are we? I don't know. We're out of air freshener.
Because he can shrink down and get
My
big.
Favorite Martian.
But more shrink
now
down.
available
So.
on video and
Wow.
Do it. Make us
The
bigger.
non-Jim Carrey, poor guy. It's the scene where they're
Well,
in
hey,
the portal.
I said he was in the newsroom.
Wonderful aerial phenomenon.
He was the lead on the newsroom. He played an anchor who covered stories from 5 years ago with the benefit of hindsight, but fictionally did it in the current moment.
Wow.
Hey, wait, who did you think that was from How I Met Your Mother? The main guy?
No.
Marshall?
No, the blonde guy.
You thought it was Jason Segel. I see it. Jason Segel. Shrinking is Jason Segel.
It's... Who's Jeff Dan? Oh, yeah. I think that he was... Yeah, Jason Segel. But he also looks like the guy from Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton?
No. The one...
Alec Baldwin.
Yes. But Alec Baldwin from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, young, svelte Alec Baldwin.
Svelte Alec.
Not Jack Donaghy.
No, and he also looks like Ryan Gosling, but old Ryan Gosling.
We haven't seen old Ryan Gosling.
But now Ryan Gosling versus young Ryan Gosling.
Jason Segel does sound like a BoJack Horseman character.
Yep.
He also sounds like a seagull who would go on an existentialist journey.
It could be. Oh yeah, like Jonathan Segel.
Livingston Segel.
I see.
Thank you for the theremin, Foolaloof. Why don't we go to our leaderboard?
Dispatches from
Game Over Man, ironically, in first. Jason Dulce in second. X-Files, the host Fats in S2E2 in third. Roger Wilco, Space Janitor in fourth. And Tom DeLonge was right, rounding out our top 5. But did you know we've also got something else about My Favorite Martian? My Favorite Martian also features Vamps Wallace Shawn as a SETI scientist who is hell-bent on capturing Martin. SETI, of course, searches for extraterrestrial life.
Oh yes, of course. They do supply us with many of our interns.
And in the 90s, many dads across the country set their computer screensaver to SETI at home thinking they were helping search for aliens.
Were they?
Oh. Come in! They didn't find me. No, they were helping.
Old Ryan Gosling will look like young Kevin Sorbo.
No, yeah, they were helping. It analyzed radio signals with the aim of searching for signs of extraterrestrial intelligence. So it was low enough a lift on your computer that it could happen while it was asleep. Yep. Kevin Sorbo is TV's Hercules.
Yep. I see it.
You know what he might say when he looks like Kevin Sorbo? Well, there's only one video clip that will really sum it up. And you know, you might think, oh, did Fluval reference this and not have the clip pulled up, and so he's vamping to cover for time?
You might think that.
You might think that. And if you did, well, I gotta say one thing.
What?
You know what you are?
What?
You know what you are?
What are you, Fluval?
You will be...
Wait a minute. This isn't my world.
It's not. You're gonna be...
disappointed!
What? That's what that's from?
Yeah, on the old version of the show, we used it as a sound alert, as a sound drop.
In that context?
Oh no, we just used it.
No, I thought that the person who said that must be in a comedy context.
I mean, it is kind of. Hercules and Xena were comedy adjacent.
That is true.
Like Sam Raimi.
A Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah.
Okay. Young Hercules. Never saw that one. I did see Roar on the Sci-Fi Channel, which was like King Arthur adjacent, like young King Arthur, but put in some kind of historical reality in which he was one of the Celts. However, there was magic.
Yeah, Kevin Kline yells disappointed that way in A Fish Called Wanda.
Ah.
There was magic in this historical fantasy. Yeah.
And they met Longinus, the guy who can't die because he stabbed Christ. And he couldn't die.
Because he stabbed Christ.
And Yet, despite seeing this obvious proof of supernaturality caused by an interaction with that particular person, only one of the main characters is a Christian.
I mean, someone else could have cursed him because they were like Jesus' friend.
That is true.
You stabbed my drinking buddy. I curse you to live forever.
I curse you. Yeah. They actually stab him and then put him in an iron box and throw him to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, so that's why we don't see him?
Yeah.
That's
because he was just getting on everyone's nerves. He just really wanted to die. Couldn't do it. So.
Just like me.
That's a lot. Yep. Just
and then
like
I can't.
you.
I don't want to. I want to keep tormenting humans forever.
Oh, yeah.
And so why don't we go to question 4? True or false, John Carpenter's They Live was inspired by a comic. Is that true? Or is that false? Yeah, it's like in that weird BBC Netflix Dracula. It's also like in The Sandman comic books. Ugh. So this is about aliens because, of course, They Live is the story where aliens have secretly infiltrated the world and taken over and use secret messages to enforce conformity on all the humans.
Which we did try for a little while, but it did not help the ratings for late-stage capitalism. Who will survive? So we walked back on that project. You know, it's more like a strategic retreat. Business-wise.
Business. Let's see what you picked. Most of you thought it was true, and it is. Specifically, it was based on Eclipse Comics' adaptation of Ray Nelson's short story, 8 o'clock in the morning. And at 8 o'clock in the morning, a man awakens from a trance and realizes that all of humanity has been hypnotized, and he has until 8 a.m. the next morning to fix it and dispel the hypnotism.
My God.
My God.
I hate deadlines.
I do too. But I love our leaderboard. Can you believe it? We just got through question 4 35 minutes in instead of our normal run where it's like an hour in. Here's question 2. In first place, it's Things from Dulce Base. In second place, it's Game Over, man, Game Over. In third, it's X-Files, The Host Fad said S2E2, and Tom DeLonge was right. In fourth, and Fool Aloof. In space. In fifth.
The side wound, the vagina, the hole that Longinus creates. Ooh. But yeah, that's the myth. That Longinus is the one who speared him.
And got cursed.
And he's cursed. He can't die.
Forever. Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
And ever.
And question 5. Which of these celebrities is not an alien in Men in Black? Al Roker, George Lucas, Steve Jobs, or Sylvester Stallone? Do you know the answer to this one?
I don't, but I want to believe that it's Sylvester Stallion.
Oh, the Italian stallion?
Yes. Because aliens they really like cows. So why would they be a horse? You know?
I mean, that's logical.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So that's some good logic going there. But are the Men in Black movies logical is the question you have to ask yourself. Is an Edgar suit truly the best way to blend in with humanity when you're a giant bug?
That is a good question.
None of you thought it was Al Roker. 7 of you went with George Lucas. 3 of you went with Steve Jobs. None of you thought it wasn't Sylvester Stallone. Which of these celebrities is not shown to be an alien in the world of Men in Black? It's Steve Jobs. We see Al Roker, George Lucas, and Sylvester Stallone on a surveillance screen in MIB headquarters.
Disastrous misclick.
As you can see here, Newt Gingrich, also an alien.
Oh.
George's buddy Steve and George are both aliens. George here riding the Phantom Menace. The complete list of the people who are identified as aliens in the original are Al Roker, Barry Sonnenfeld, the director of Men in Black, Isaac Mizrahi, the fashion designer, Danny DeVito, and Dionne Warwick.
Oh.
Also, Tony Robbins, Dennis Rodman, George Lucas, and Spielberg. and we learn verbally, they cycle through multiple displays. They're not all here. And we learn that Elvis Presley is also an alien verbally from Agent K in the movie. That he didn't die, he just went back home. And in Men in Black 2, we learned that Martha Stewart
Dennis
is
Rodman
probably
is,
an alien. And Michael Jackson is an alien.
Yeah.
No, Michael Jackson is a human who brokers treaties with alien species, which hasn't aged well.
Huh.
And in Men in Black 3, we learned that Justin Bieber, Bill Gates, and Lady Gaga are aliens, as are Richard Branson, David Beckham, Yao Ming, Howard Stern, and Tim Burton.
Howard Stern.
Stern being an alien, I love, because it puts his show in such a different context. Where he's like, how does your fucked up species work?
No, but like, I don't understand how you reproduce.
And his private part is his exoskeleton that he has to keep covered by his Howard suit.
Yep.
Yeah, MJ wants to be an MIB agent in the movie.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
No.
Okay. No.
Michael Jackson wants to be an MIB agent. Michael Jordan definitely demanded too much money to ever appear as a cameo in a Men in Black movie.
When I saw MJ, I thought of Mary Jane Watson.
I mean, it was based on a Malibu comic, which was a Marvel sub-brand. So, like, maybe we'll see. Oh, you think we'll see Will Smith in a Oh, not anymore. I was gonna say, you think we'll see Will Smith as Agent J in a Marvel movie because technically Men in Black is a Marvel comic?
Maybe.
Maybe. Tommy Lee Jones was already in it as a general.
And a lot MIB
and
who have done really, really bad things are in them.
Yeah. But
so...
Josh Brolin was Thanos and an MIB, and was Young K in MIB 3.
Huh.
So I could see that too.
Yeah, I think you're right. He has such a G.I. Joe face.
I'm definitely right. I'm Fluval. I'm always right.
It's true. That is true, Fluval. Or Vincent D'Onofrio.
Or the Kingpin.
Has this D'Onofrio had an D'Onofrio?
He's the Edgar suit.
The Edgar suit?
Do you remember the Edgar suit in the original Men in Black?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, he's the messed up bug alien's disguise and the Kingpin.
Okay. Well,
why don't we go to question 6 then? Actually, no, we go to our leaderboard. Hi, Opala Koala. Welcome to our game of trivia. You can still join, and I'll make sure to put the room code. You can join our game
trivia. For free with suffering.
I'll put that on the bottom of our screen as we take a look at our halftime show, because we're halfway through our questions. And so for this, we're going to go into the lab of Dr. Dreadful.
I'm Dr. Dreadful, and you found my alien autopsy. It makes sorts of gruesome goodies that will make your stomach flip. Looks gross. Tastes great.
Delicious. Gross.
You can bring your guts to life.
I just love what it's teaching children.
Yeah.
Yum.
You'll also love my terrifying test tube. Drink it.
Gross out girls. Isn't it fun?
Totally. Dr. Dreadful alien autopsy and test tubes.
At the end, they seem to like it. Yeah, I like it. Drink beings' entrails. Gross out girls. Man, ladies hate when you eat people's entrails while they're arguably still alive.
They ate it.
I mean, I agree with those girls, to be clear.
Oh yeah,
matter consumption is so gross.
Repulsive.
It's so disgusting. Like, why even?
Why? Just boys being boys.
Yeah, Dr. Dreadful was a whole line of gross out products.
I see.
That was just the alien
eat
set.
bugs.
Yeah, the eat bugs, which was like creepy crawlies, kind of.
Are they real bugs?
No, they're bugs you make in an easy bake oven. Well, creepy crawlies was bugs you made in an easy bake oven that they rebranded for boys. It looks like in this one, it's you made the thing by jiggling it on the alien's open stomach.
Yeah, that is. So
I think it's just some other mechanism that makes the gummy bugs come together.
I see.
A manly bake oven.
Oh yeah. So masculine.
More like a queasy bake oven.
You
couldn't eat creepy crawlies?
I don't understand. Are you an aquarium like Fluval and therefore do not consume matter?
They were other stuff. They were just like, I guess they're more shrinky-dink. Oh, they were really called queasy bake ovens. That wasn't a bit.
What?
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh,
well,
wow. Oh, okay. I thought that they were a candy.
So it wasn't the Queasy Bake Oven, it was the Queasy Bake Cookerator,
Oh, okay.
which was a variant of the Easy Bake Oven made by Hasbro in 2002.
Because oven is too feminine of a word.
And they, I guess, and it also, you also made food with it.
Oh, like a normal easy bake oven?
Yeah, like the chocolate crud cake mix, the mucky mud mix, the bugs and worm mix, the delicious dirt mix, the crunchy dog bones mix, the cool drool mix, the foaming drool eruptor mix, and then cooking stuff. Oh, you get Martian invasion cookies. That's right, this is still on theme. And they had the Queasy Bake Mixerator, which was a toy blender.
Eat bug.
Wow, you could actually use a juicero and make it with it.
Like bones from dogs?
I mean, that's what I took it as.
Crunchy dog bones mix. That is a very bizarre thing. That is just like consume an animal that is likely your pet.
No, I think it's supposed to be like the dog bone
like
that
the
they
dog
eat, but it is not what it
treats.
sounds like.
However, so they should just say cow bones or
Human bones.
or human bones.
So let's take a look at it too.
Oh, okay.
Queasy coming through. That's nasty. This is tasty. Mud and crud cakes. Baked them up fresh in my Queasy Bake Cookerator. Now you're the chef.
I do love the design
Mix
of the
her up.
Queasy Bake Cookerator.
It is a lot better than the Easy Bake Oven.
You can add mud, gravel, some worms. Good job. Did I mention? Turns your mouth green. Queasy Bake looks
I love the like.
great. Cookerator comes with 2 mixes. Other mixes sold separately. Light bulb not
Make
included. Assembly
fancy
required.
people faint. You're the cool kid now.
That was so big in the 90s.
Right?
Let's just gross out the...
Ovens are for girls. Cookerators. They're like technology. They're for boys. Right? The 90s neon greens.
It's very Nickelodeon Missy, yeah.
And the turning your mouth green. Some worms. I'll have what he's having. Yes, sample it. Some worms. The foaming drool mix is delightful. That sounds horrifying and grotesque.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's very Nickelodeon. It's very slime. It's very, There was one particular utopian writer who posited that young children should be made to do all of the like dirty work because they like gross things, so they'll actually enjoy it. And I'm like, wow. That's an interesting take. You know, it's just my humble suggestion, but content for the former randoms. Eat some neon worms or whatever. That's
that would be really fun if you can find a set of working cookerators. That would be, I think, a very fun missed calls with the former randoms.
Weren't they just like
There's light bulbs.
microwaves?
There's very intense light bulbs, yeah.
Oh, they're just light bulbs?
Yeah.
I feel like that's more dangerous than a microwave.
I mean, there's a reason they got discontinued for a while.
Like, that sounds like the kind of thing that I would touch.
Yeah, it's just a regular frosted or standard 100-watt light bulb.
Huh. And it just puts it really close to the light bulb?
Yeah.
So you could burn your hand on it, but it's not like a special light bulb.
No, it's just a light bulb.
Yes. Eat some worms.
You know who else I think would really like to eat worms?
Huh.
Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and he's the subject of the next question.
Ooh.
Stitch TP'd which of these Disney World icons when the attraction Stitch's Great Escape opened. I hope that beautiful city's out there. Stitch TP'd which of these Disney World icons when the attraction Stitch's Great Escape opened? Is it Cinderella's Castle, Epcot, Space Mountain, or the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror? And remember, Stitch is an alien.
Yes.
And that's how this relates to the topic. Well, which of these icons? Do you know the answer to this one? Intern vandalism?
I do not. Thank you so much. I'm Intern Kristie. But he does remind me of, there are these billboards around certain cities on Earth in San Francisco that are for AI things. And the thing that they're asking the AI to generate is like blue alien, like cute blue alien. And none of them look like Stitch. And I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking like, why do none of them look like Stitch? Jam your finger in there to burn yourself. I would figure it out. Who blew an alien? Who did it? Who did it?
Who blew an alien? Probably Tobias Funke. But let's see what you picked. Well, 8 of you thought it was Cinderella's castle. None of you thought it was the great big ball of Spaceship Earth at Epcot. 4 of you thought it was Space Mountain. What's the correct answer? It's Cinderella's castle, which is very in keeping with that commercial of girl things are gross.
Yep.
He also spray painted Stitch is King.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Did he also punch pineapple-shaped holes in the windows, or palm tree-shaped holes?
No, those are just there. These ones?
Oh, okay.
Those are just the shadows of the
now.
palm trees, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stitch is King, and look, he spray painted himself too.
Cute. Love it.
And he gave himself a crown.
Love it.
Because he's king, you see, and kings wear crowns.
That's how you know they're a
Adam Fink
king.
should have gone with their gut answer, but thank you for joining us, Adam Fink.
Welcome.
Welcome back to our game of trivia.
Should have gone with your gut. Suffering.
Suffering. As we go to the leaderboard, where Fluval in space is in first. Things from Dulce Base in second. And third, it's X-Files, the host Fads and S2E2. Tom DeLonge was right. Is in fourth. Game Over Man in fifth. Botanicus Molasses in sixth. In seventh, it's Scumsoft. In eighth, Roger Wilco, Space Janitor. In ninth, Butts Tonight. In 10th, CBC Medical Doctor. ET Blog Home in 11th.
Yeah, that was before they bought Marvel.
And Star Wars.
I feel like Stitch was supposed to be like their boy toys.
He was supposed to be their, like, we're competing with these, like, edgy Looney Tunes. Apaliant in 12th. And Take Me to Your Leader in 13th place.
He always seemed like a watered down Bart to me.
Yeah.
It really felt like, and I had never even seen The Simpsons, but I was still like, Bart. Yes, eat his shorts.
Yes, my son's name is also Bort.
Bort.
That's why they're out of Bort license plates.
Bort.
But why don't we go to question number 7, speaking of aliens. Beast Boy, Raven, Robin, or Starfire? Which of them is an alien? Lock in your answer. You probably know the answer, but which of these is an alien? Which of these Teen Titans is an alien? And which of these Teen Titans aren't?
The
Only
answer
one
might
of them
surprise you.
Is an alien. I know you know the answer to this one, Intern's comic continuity.
Oh, yes. Bart
That's
doesn't
true.
give a ding dang
Stitch loves
about
Elvis.
Oh, good point.
Stitch love Elvis. Stitch love Elvis.
Weird.
There's one thing I know about Stitch.
Ooh,
Stitch
Missy
love
actually
Elvis.
doesn't know.
Missy doesn't know the answer to this.
But it is good to know that Stitch love Elvis.
Stitch love Elvis.
Elvis, what a weird historical figure.
Stitch ain't nothing but a hound dog. Cause Stitch love Elvis.
Yeah, and he's rocking all the time.
Rocking all the time. You know, Stitch loves Forrest Gump's dance moves. Cause Stitch love Elvis.
Stitch love Elvis. I hope Stitch isn't as much of a virulent racist.
Yeah, I hope he's not also. I also hope he didn't try to get the Beatles deported.
What? Really?
That's a rumor I've always heard. Yeah, he wanted them banned. He wanted Nixon to ban the Beatles.
So that people would have to listen to Elvis?
I mean, that's probably part of it, yeah.
How old was that fuck at that time? Was he still young and hot, or was he like a crunchy old guy?
Yeah, he said the Beatles have been a real force for anti-American spirit. The Beatles came to this country, made their money, and then returned to England where they promoted an anti-American theme. And Nixon was like, I think you're being a little too paranoid, Elvis.
Jesus.
Like, he nodded along, but was, like, surprised that Elvis was saying this, and then it moved on to how he didn't like drugs or protest culture. Elvis thought J. Edgar Hoover was the greatest living American.
Because of the dam?
No, because of the spying and the civil liberties violations, presumably.
Oh.
He also didn't like Jane Fonda, the Smothers Brothers, or other entertainers. And Elvis said, the Beatles laid the groundwork for many of the problems we are having with young people by their filthy, unkempt appearance and suggestive music. The man who once got in trouble for thrusting his genitals around was mad at the Beatles for being too suggestive. He really was a Karen of his time.
Elvis trivia because Elvis was an alien? No, because I fucking hate Elvis. Is that the same one where he gave Nixon a gun?
Yeah.
How much lead was in this child's cereal? Like,
I mean, it's the meeting where the iconic photo that Mr. Burns has in his office on The Simpsons was taken.
oh, really? Of just old Dickie Nix. He looks too young to be spouting off such horrifying conspiracy
It was the
theories.
70s. And he had done a lot of drugs by that point, despite his hatred of them.
When did he start? The 50s?
He was born in 1935.
Okay.
No.
No?
No. Do you remember when that meeting with Nixon happened?
When?
It happened in 1970. So Elvis was 35 years old. Elvis was 35 and was going off like he's Alex Jones.
Drugs really do melt your brain, huh?
So does rockin' all the time. But anyway, yeah, exactly. I'm not, but I am. Fluval is, but Intern Forest isn't.
No.
But
wait, older than Elvis generally, or older than Elvis was when
neither.
Elvis met?
for Apollo
Nixon.
I'm older than both.
Because you might be an ageless being. I see that you are indeed partly a robot. Yeah. Born in 1933. 2 years older
35.
than Missy. No, but Apollo was born in 1953 and 33. And so was Missy Information. 2 years. So Missy, happy
Nixon was born in 1913.
100th birthday. Almost. 92nd birthday?
Yeah.
Wow, I did math. Look at me, Intern Kristie doing math.
What year did you say? What year did you say? 32?
Yeah. No, 33. 2 years before 19...
No, it would be 90. Because it's 2023 in their dimension.
Yeah.
So the last number doesn't change.
Oh, Missy was born in 1913.
Oh, just like
I
Nixon.
See. How was World War I?
So 110.
Wait, he was born in 1913?
Nixon was, yeah.
Wow.
He was old as president, I guess. He was like 60.
Same as Nixon, but we are not the same person. I'm not so sure about that, Missy.
That's true. We've never seen you and Nixon in the same room together. Anyway.
More like Elvis.
Which of these Teen Titans was an alien? Almost all of you picked Starfire, which is the correct answer. She's also known as Princess Coriander of the planet Tamaran in the Vega system, and was in line to rule as queen before she came to Earth.
Yes.
And Beast Boy is a human who turned green when a childhood disease was cured by a serum from a West African green monkey. And Raven is the daughter of a demon named Trigon.
Yep. So we have an interdimensional being, a cyborg, a traumatized human, a mutated human, and an alien. What a power team. My
yes,
God.
that's right. We have a demon, a cyborg, a human mutant, an
Starfire
alien.
does sound like a warrior cat name.
It does.
Missy, are you a crook? That's how we'll know. You also have to tell us the truth. That's the law. You can't lie and say you're not a crook.
No, you can't lie.
If you're a crook.
Because if you're a crook, you have to admit it.
Yeah. Starfire is an anagram of farts, which is a really good Beast Boy joke.
The farts.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
He's the funny one of the group. That's Beast Boy.
Let us go to the leaderboard.
Missy's not a crook.
We have gone to the leaderboard, where Fluval in space is in first Things from Dulce Base in second. Tom DeLonge was right in third. And thank you for that horrible slander with Dactron.
Yum. Slander. Those horns.
Slander. Such slander. Those horns sound a little bit too much like slander now that I hear them again. That
a little bit like
the
slander.
brr at the end sounds a little slandery. So why don't we escape from that realization with question 8. Thank you for that theremin, Opala Koala. You can redeem your channel points for all sorts of things, including the one coming up next, which is potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew from Missy Information. And now let's go to question number 8. Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, and Lorraine Newman played which alien family on Saturday Night Live between 1977 and 1979? The Californians, the Coneheads, the Neighbors, or the Normals?
Ooh.
Do you know the answer to this one? Intern comedy historian?
I do, but the name that I would pick if I had to pretend to be I am unfortunately a lowly third-dimensional being, but I am better than all of you because I surf Fluval. So if I had to pretend that I did not surf Fluval, nor did I have this glorious extra-dimensional knowledge that I have gained, I would pick the Neighbors because
Adam
you
Fink,
have to love thy.
Bringing a point, I thought they were from France. Because
that's the joke.
They do say that, oh, we're from France.
We're from France.
Quite
That's
a bit.
fair, you know?
So let's see what you picked. All of you knew it was the Coneheads, and it is in fact the Coneheads. They also starred as the Coneheads in the 1993
It's
feature
the Coneheads. You knew it was the Coneheads, and they were in the Coneheads.
Well, they were the Coneheads in the movie The Coneheads in 1993 too.
Oh, the Coneheads were in the Coneheads movie.
Yeah, the Coneheads starring the Coneheads, featuring the Coneheads, and also introducing the Coneheads. You know what else we've got? Thank you for the Planet Destroy, Fluval.
I like how we got just the end of it. Please kill Conehead Planet. We'll see.
You just did it. You just destroyed Conehead Planet. The fact fractal.
Red Hot Chili Pepper song, Conehead.
The fact fractal I'm here to bring is that the episode of SNL the Coneheads debuted on was hosted by Ralph Nader.
Huh.
Because there was an era where presidential candidates who weren't monsters hosted SNL.
The song Bad Company by the band Bad Company off the album Bad Company.
Yeah.
I love it when things are on their self-titled album.
I do too, especially when it's also named after the band. It's self-titled all the way down.
Yeah. And I just love that it means that
the song title is Soul to Squeeze.
So if it was Soul to Squeeze from the self-titled album Soul to Squeeze, or would it be just any name that the band themselves came up with because they self-titled it? Or would it be like the song Soul Disease on the self-titled album, meaning that it's called Bad Company because the band is Bad Company?
It was in the movie and Chris Farley's in the music video.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm not gonna say what I said about Ralph Nader about Steve Forbes, the Howard Schultz of the 90s.
Schultz, the Peanuts guy?
No, Howard Schultz is the Starbucks CEO who ran for president.
Oh, fuck that guy.
And Steve Forbes is the founder of Forbes who ran for president and hosted SNL and lost.
That guy.
Very bad. He was not. They were both. Neither of them ever had a real shot.
Well, fuck everything, and we do need late-stage capitalism who will survive Earth to last at least a couple more seasons.
We sure do.
So get your shit together.
Get it together, like our leaderboard, where Fluval in Space is in first place. Things from Dulce Base in second. Tom DeLonge was right in third. Roger Wilco, Space Janitor, in fourth. Yeah, Afro Man is running this year. That's true. X-Files, The Host Fadson, S2E2 in fifth. Botanicus Molasses in sixth. Scumsoft in seventh. Game Over Man in eighth. Buds Tonight in ninth. CBC Medical Doctor in 10th, Opaliant Thorala in 11th, Take Me to Your Leader in 12th, and now in 13th place, it's E.T. Blog. Well, why don't we lift off and fly our way to our 9th and penultimate question. Who played Alien Arms Alex on the final episode of the Chris Gethard Show? Was it Alex Clute, Diana Kolsky, Riley Soliner, or Robbie Hoffman? This was in the parade of characters that the writers had come up with that never made it to air in that final episode. While Paul Rudd, who was in our second question, was watching along approvingly.
Oh.
Including Carmen Christopher Presents Blood Toilet, where Carmen Christopher came out with a bloody toilet, and Chalupa, the chalupa who goes back in time to kill itself.
Wow. Which of the characters would you be, Fluval, for Halloween?
Probably Brett Davis's Melon Baller, the financially successful melon, who threw around cash.
That's a pretty good one.
He had sunglasses on. It was a real good costume. But you run out of time to answer, so let's see what you picked. 5 of you thought it was Alex Clute, aka Messenger Bag. 1 of you thought it was Diana Kolsky, who, of course, also made Gethard's Career Suicide album and co-hosted Menage a Trois with her lover, Murph Meyer. 3 of you thought it was Riley Soliner of Googie Morning, Vacation Jason fame. 1 of you thought it was Robbie Hoffman of Dyke Vice.
Yep.
And Rivka, the Showtime pilot that hopefully comes out. Let's see the correct answer. It was Diana Kolsky.
Oh, whoa, I thought it was Alex Clute.
No, that was a trick. Alex Clute was Messenger Bag in the LLC.
Fluval.
To Rixie Fluval.
Yeah. Riley played fictional character Riley Soliner. That was also a good one. Yeah, Riley was fictional character Riley Soliner, and Robbie was Weenie Your Feet Bobbins, the first sequel character. This is Alien Arms Alex.
Amazing. Amazing. And what a great costume.
It's a great costume. Really well executed. You know, I mean, you mean the beanie, right? The hat with the propeller on it is great, because the arms, I think, are just...
Oh, yeah, no, the arms are normal.
The arms are just real.
Yeah, those are just their arms.
So 10% of you answered correctly. 1 person got it right. So this could change up our game quite a bit. Let's go to our leaderboard. Fool Aloof in Space got it right.
Wow!
So holding on to first. Okay, wait a sec. This says 1 correct answer. This says 2 people have correct answers.
You have to tell us in the chat who answered Diana Kolsky. Who did it?
Oh, Fool Aloof got it right. At random, because they missed Alex's name in the question. Your speed reading evaded my trap.
Oh, wow. Susie did not answer.
The totals are probably right, but who can say for sure? Not answering marks you as correct, but doesn't give you points.
Oh, I love that.
I love that. Yeah. That makes sense. That's annoying, but makes sense. Why don't we then go to our final question of the night? Question number 10. Get your wagers in now.
Yep.
This is about a TV show, as a hint. It's about TV. Aliens on TV.
I thought you meant about crowd per lying.
They lie a lot on TV.
Which, yeah, lies happen constantly on TV.
Lies. Deceit.
Yeah.
Creating mistrust.
Lies.
Are their way now.
Deceit.
There's ways now.
Were you being Saw Gerrera?
At first, and then I switched to Yoda.
Okay.
Lies. Deception.
Oh my
Creating
God.
mistrust are his ways now.
Always insulted that it defaults to a cowardly half.
Lock in your answers. Here we go. What was the name of the 1996 TGIF sitcom about a blended family of a man, an alien woman, and their children, both human and alien, from their previous marriages, living together under one roof?
Wow.
Is that Aliens in the Family, My Mother the Martian, People of Earth, or The Spacey Bunch? Not Kevin.
You know, we always just really need this kind of representation that, like, humans and aliens can live together with the humans subservient to those aliens. Like, you must live together in order to fully realize your function as a being designed only to serve a higher dimensional and or alien being.
It's true. You made this up. Whichever one it doesn't exist. Oh, it exists, and it was co-created by Brian Henson.
Wow.
So it exists.
You think Fluval would lie to you?
I mean, I would, but I'm not
That's
this
true.
time.
That's true.
Do you know the answer to this one?
I actually do not.
Oh, wow.
I actually do not, despite the fact that this information
It has
has
been told to you
appeared
this week, yeah.
before my eyes and gone through my ears. It did not lodge in my brain.
2 of you said aliens in the family. 5 of you said my mother the Martian. 4 of you said people of Earth. 0 of you said the Spacey Bunch. And I think the best way to show you the answer is going to be in the theme song for the show. It's aliens in the family. The art style is very fun, though.
Of the intro.
Yeah.
I do like the amount of suffering.
I do too. I do too. And yeah, it was created by Andy Borowitz, Susan Borowitz, and Brian Henson.
And it's live action, baby.
And it's a live action show. Kristana Loken, who was T'Pol in Enterprise, is on it too.
Innocent and cuddly.
Complete your mission.
Aw, sweetie, you're up. Hello there. What's your name?
I am Bobot, the displeased.
And I am
Bobot,
Sally
the displeased.
Not funny. Derisive mimicry.
Well, I was just trying.
Silent.
Mrs. Brody, I have yet to meet the baby who hasn't fallen.
Oh yeah, they're the Brodies.
I'm sure Bobot and I will get along just fine.
Like the Bradys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the premise is that single dad Doug Brody is abducted by single alien mom Cookie. The two fall in love, get married, and try to live a normal life on Earth as a mixed family.
Morning? Well, Sally doesn't think that's a very
And the
good
theme
idea.
song was written by Todd Rundgren. Yeah, big baby dinosaur. I'm the baby, gotta love me.
Look at the teenager.
I don't know. He's eating the toaster too.
Why'd you do that?
There were crumbs in it.
Maybe I wanted that toaster?
Eat your own toaster.
Dad!
All right, you two. What are you fighting about now?
This idiot ate the toaster.
I do like that.
Heather, and he has a name.
Name? What kind of a name is Spit? It's an old family name. He was named after my grandpa Spit.
It happens to mean handsome warrior. Do you know what your name means on my planet, Heather? Or should I say, gum disease?
Stop it, you're lying!
Sweetie, we're trying to be a family here.
But he only thinks of himself. He took forever in the shower this morning.
I was rehydrating my spikes. They were droopy and lifeless. I don't wake up looking like this, you know.
So that's where my moisturizing shampoo went.
I didn't touch it.
Then what happened to it?
What is with his voice?
Yeah.
I didn't touch it.
Right? There does need to be a podcast The Ride about this show.
Roll the ball to Sally. You can do it.
We have to be at the high school by 7. Heather's in that synchronized swimming version of Oliver Stone's Nixon.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube, so GLTS could easily do a marathon. We're not gonna make them watch this whole episode, but
I still feel bad.
I am fascinated.
or maybe we will. I don't know that we're gonna get other aliens is the thing.
What, you mean leave this place?
I do like that they look like Muppets and she's just a human with like an alien headband.
And from a house, they stay there.
Well, wouldn't worry. Haven't gotten a raise in 3 years.
Make
Everyone
me?
else in the office has got a leg up. Coleman married the boss's sister. Renfield lets it win at golf, and let's not forget
Renfield?
Townsend, the Golden Boy.
Didn't he create a new product line that made the company millions of dollars?
Lucky stiff, coming up with an idea like that.
Honey, Mr. Bellamy likes you. I mean, why would his wife invite me and Bobit to that play date today?
That's today?
That's today.
Bobit, honey, Daddy loves you very much. So remember, don't hurt the boss's baby. Because Daddy needs a promotion.
Will you read me, Pat the Bunny?
Well, sure. Up. Judy can pat the bunny. Now you pat the bunny.
Pat, it likes that. Kissy.
Aww. Yeah, I also thought it was just hair. That's a real baby.
Incoherent babbling.
Sure, being a recombinant DNA scientist is glamorous, but there I was, cloning the
It does look like white hair from X-Men.
And then I got a call from the babysitter. I'd missed my daughter's first loose ear. There she is at her brother Spit's graduation from Stun Gun Academy.
Oh, who's that in the middle?
No, that's my ex. I know what you're thinking. Why would I let a gorgeous guy like that go? I've got to tell you, he was never there for the kids. Oh well, at least I got his looks.
Well, you certainly found the perfect man.
I couldn't have asked for a better husband.
I hope so.
Incoherent babbling.
I tried.
That baby's really self-conscious as a public speaker now.
Oh, please, call me Mickey. It's short for Michelle.
And you can call me Cookie. It's short for...
Yep.
It does feel like it.
What is Goo Goo? What is Gaga? Define. You leave me no choice. Enter this chamber.
We both thought he was gonna shoot the baby.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna stun the baby. I mean, you know.
Pacific Rim marketing is a mess. If we don't straighten it out right away, we're going to be in deep...
The Pacific Rim marketing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shoot. He's burning his brain. It's smoked.
What a little stinker.
Oh, heck yeah, it's the commercials, too.
Yes.
Now they want a sports celebrity. We can do sports.
Right? Like, are they just like seeing the future? Is that Eddie Munster?
Yeah.
Crust pizza plus cheese and pepperoni stuffed
Yeah, it's Eddie Munster and
just $8.99 or have it
and Evil Knievel and I think the guy from Good Times.
to your place. Call him Wild.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this one has not held up great.
Bye bye then. Ace Ventura. Make your calls on video. Rated PG-13.
What would you like Fluval to burn
Yeah, what do
into
you
your
want
brain?
burned into your brain so smoke comes out?
Hooray! Macaroni! Oh, beefaroni.
Yeah, beefaroni.
The non-Jim
Oh,
Carrey.
I remember Grace Under Fire.
You can't believe everything you read.
Oh, that is Harry Morgan. He's on MASH. He's the colonel in charge of MASH.
You don't get it, do you?
Not like
Oh!
Right after an all-new Grace on ABC.
Shoot! That was the... Buddies was the short-lived spin-off of Home Improvement with Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer. Known horrible people.
Now.
Wait, was that character actress Margot Martindale? Yeah.
You can't believe everything.
I think it was.
Oh, wow.
No, I don't want the transphobe. I want Margot Martindale.
ABC Wednesday. Grace has got the scoop on her mother.
No. No, it's not.
But it could be.
Yeah.
Her and Bernie Sanders.
Read your memo, sir.
Great idea, boss.
Way to go.
First off, let's discuss the explosion of our factory in Caracas, which just killed over...
That is unimportant.
But, sir...
Silence!
Oh, because he's
Said the
hypnotized.
moment grown, I must promote Brody. Now.
Strong Margot
What did I
energy.
do? You are the
I like that they're all
senior
wearing their
vice
black
president
suits
for
and he's in a
marketing
brown
and sales
suit
for
because
the
he stands
Pacific
out at
Rim
work
region.
as a little bit of a different type of thinker.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I was promised that job. I'm contractually guaranteed.
Do not
Eat shit, Donald Trump Jr. Brody's getting the promotion.
Great idea, boss. Ways to go.
Faster, Sally, faster.
Or are
Yeah.
they just yes men and that's
Yeah.
why they're talking that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest started impersonating him. Yeah, he'd have the tan suit that was so controversial. Yeah, no, I got what you meant,
I
Jess.
don't know, Adam. I think it's great the teacher picked you to bring home once you're a frog. Well, I don't know, Snizzy. I don't like being singled out like that.
Is Baby gonna eat the frog?
This reminds Brett Swillow that he hasn't punched on me lately.
So sometimes it babbles. Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah, it is weird. The ink and what?
Oh, because it wants a chocolate-covered frog.
Oh.
My pudding.
So
Oh yeah,
I
and it
had a
knows no one else will
conversation
eat it
with
if the
Lieutenant
frog's in
Select.
it.
Maybe.
Shut up. And I said, okay.
Great question. I'm waiting for the baby to weigh in on what is not the mama.
If you're hungry, there's a clock of radio.
I would love to see like a serious journalist do an interview with Baby. What are your opinions in regards to the question of what is or is not the mama?
What?
I dislike the weird, like,
Cookie?
tension between the older teens.
Well, they're step siblings.
And a big raise.
Cool, Dad. Kudos.
And that is very consistent with the Brady Bunch.
And there's a spot for us at the Sherwood Hills.
Does that happen in the Brady Bunch?
Not in the show, but on the set.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can be friends
Oh,
with her.
well, that's fine.
I can be one of the cool kids.
Do you think she's dating the puppeteer?
For the rest of my life.
Except for that meteor that's gonna collide with Earth in 20
I guess it did in the movie. They really played with it more.
They don't know.
For the Brady Bunch, but
You didn't tell your Earth family that their Earth is gonna be destroyed?
Yeah, this'll show them.
I mean, that makes it a true Aquarium Empire Network.
Yeah, I mean, we don't always tell them.
I have to tell you something I think you might not want to hear. Mr. Bellamy was there, and, well, I'm afraid...
That's a
both
good
you
point.
might
One of them
be
is Adam
back
Brody.
to It was completely undeserved.
Yeah, it was the like, oh, he's using the shampoo to polish his spikes.
You're not upset?
Why should I? It's only fair.
Stop, alien! I'm stuck in the cookerator.
Disgusting, like all procreation. Ew, matter consumption. They show this on TV?
Get ready for Heather's swim.
Ugh.
Oh no, honey, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm expecting some important phone calls from Japan.
Well, can't they wait till tomorrow?
In Japan it is tomorrow.
Poor frog. Death by
In Japan it is tomorrow. Get wrecked, Cookie.
than I am. I wish Mom were home. She has an IQ of 5,000. She'd probably know what to do. What about...
Thank you, Adam Fink, for the aliens. You know, it is funny that we watched Aliens in the Family before we ever watched Jellystone.
The word I know is sayonara.
And I guess we should probably also tell people who won our game of trivia.
Brody, I think you misunderstood me.
They can suffer a little bit more. This is a sitcom. It can't have too much longer. Oh, we
Yeah.
tries. It has like half the episode left. I think we get what Aliens in the
we got
Family
it.
is.
I think we got it.
When Brack, great question, Jas. Much like another great question is who is going to win our game of trivia? Well, first, we got to see what you all picked. Oh, we saw that. It was, you mostly got it wrong. Two of you got it right. That it was Aliens in the Family. So why don't we wrap it up and see who our winners are. In third, it's Botanicus Molasses. I like the Botanicus reference, by the way, who's E.T.'s teacher. In second, it's Scumsoft. And in first place, our grand prize winner is X-Files, the host Fadson, S2E2. Well, don't you worry. Who I can only assume is Jas Fadson. We have your address, so a prize will be sent to you and you alone. But there's also a prize everyone gets to enjoy, which is this one.
France has been destroyed.
France has been destroyed. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this episode of Grand Trivia.
bet.
And you're going to want to be sure to join us again this Sunday, April 30th, at 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern. No, you're going to want to be sure to join us at 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern right here at Radio Free Multiverse for Day of the Tentacle Blindfold Run / Uncle Bryson simultaneous mukbang where he eats snacks and drinks tepache. Again, it's a game of Day of the Tentacle where a Horde Jedi is playing without being able to see the screen. And it did get tweeted about by Tim of Legend, the creator of Day of the Tentacle. OMG, they're still doing it. They've learned nothing. So be sure to join us this Sunday at 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, right here at twitch.tv/Radio Free Multiverse. And be sure to join us again next week with Star Wars trivia because we'll be a day away on the West Coast from Star Wars Day, and for some people, it'll probably be Star Wars Day during the show.
Ooh.
So we'll see you then because, you know, we obviously have your coordinates. We'll see you next time.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away. Fluval, 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 Fluval.